Okay, so if there's something that we know about hamstring injuries is that they're really, really prevalent, whether it be football, soccer, any of our kicking sports in particular, or even just some of our explosive running sports. Hamstring injuries are really, really common, poorly understood, and often really poorly rehabilitated, that's for sure. So your hamstring muscle itself comes all the way from your sit bone underneath your bottom, all the way down and then kind of splits almost in half. There's 3 different muscles. One goes on the outside of your calf, one goes on the inside of your calf, and they blend into the muscles that go down there. What I want to do today is show you a little battery of tests to figure out exactly whether or not you have done a hamstring. So the first one is, if you're standing there, I want you to go onto a pretty sticky surface, i.e. grass with shoes on, and then try and slide your heel along the floor on the sore leg. If you feel pain during that, it's probably a good sign that there's some level of damage to the hamstring. We're going to piece together all of these tests, so I don't want to use that just in isolation, but that's the first one. So you dig your heel into the floor, try and slide your heel back, and pinpoint exactly where you feel the pain, if at all. Let's move on to test number 2. So lay on the floor, on your back, and then with both feet on the floor, heels firmly pressed into the floor, you're then going to try and just lift your bottom up in the air. Again, do you feel pain? Is it the same as when you did the scrape test? And then come back down. If you can't feel it on the first one, try 3 or 4 reps and just see whether or not you feel any pain as you do a few more reps. If that's okay, we then progress to something a little bit more advanced. So you're going to stick your non-sore leg up in the air, your sore leg is down on the floor, and then do the exact same thing to lift your bottom up. Again, do 3 or 4 reps there of a single leg bridge and see whether you've got any pain. Again, is that pain in the same spot as where it was before? Yes or no? We're then going to use a box. You can use a small chair, bit of a stool, whatever it may be. And then lying on your back with your heels up on the box or whatever it is that's elevated, you're then going to go through that same series. So double leg, lifting your bum up. Is that sore? If it wasn't sore with your feet flat, this may provoke that pain again. And then again, you're going to lift your non-sore leg up in the air. The sore leg is going to be weight bearing, and you're going to lift your bottom up and then down. Again, do a couple of reps. Is the pain the same? Is it feeling like it's in the same location in your hamstring? Last test, as I bring my microphone with me. We're going to use our reformer here. You could use anything. You could use a friend. You could use something that's really heavy, like a low stool. I don't know, use a friend. That's the point of the story. You're going to slide underneath it. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to bend my heel in towards my bum. So I'm going to hook it under that. It's nice and heavy. I'm trying to bend that heel. I'm trying to bend the knee rather, trying to bring the heel in towards my bum, and then bang, I get the pain in the same spot again. If you put all those things together, between the scrape test, your flat bridge, your elevated bridge, and then your single and double leg variations on that, plus that prone knee bend test, all of those things collectively will probably suggest that you've got some level of damage to your hamstring. Then the next step is how do you rehab it? And that's what we'll come back to shortly.